Brexit is back in the limelight amid growing concerns that negotiations between the UK and the EU aren't going particularly well, and that's putting pressure back on the pound. So are markets right to be worried? Well, it's tempting to say that the chances of a free trade agreement being struck later this year look fairly slim, but we aren't so sure. Don't forget, meaningful progress was always pretty unlikely before the autumn anyway, and there are subtle signs that both sides may actually compromise in some places, and fishing, a particularly divisive issue so far, is one such example. So whether a deal is possible or not will instead probably come down to whether the UK is prepared to accept some alignment to European state aid rules. But don't forget, even if a free trade agreement is struck this year, there will still be big changes to the way the UK trades with Europe, with lots of new paperwork and checks at border crossings, while services will find access harder too. The prospect of some initial disruption at the start of 2021 is putting pressure on the UK government to extend the post-Brexit transition period. Both sides have until the end of June to agree on an extension, but it's looking pretty unlikely. And that means there's further downside ahead for the pound. And our FX team reckon fears of an abrupt end to that transition period could see the pound trade at 91 pence to the euro by the end of June. So expect a turbulent few weeks for negotiations, and all of this serves as a reminder that while the UK may have left the EU, there are still plenty of twists and turns to come.